Better than one, not as good as 10, somewhere in the middle. But I remember that our friend Gate came around with a wee spliff. You don't know Gate. He came around with a spliff of what he called Sumatran dripping grass, and he gave us it, and we smoked it, and we inhaled it, and we held it in our lungs, and we got very, very stoned. And we wrote Down by the Sea from the first Men at Work album. And it was originally 4 hours and 40 minutes long. I could have gone on longer, but you get a bit hungry, don't you? But now I live in California. Excuse me, I think I've got a family of frogs living in my throat. But now I went to live in California, and it's a beautiful place, and it's an unusual place too, because things happen there that don't happen necessarily anywhere else, and you kind of, you take it for granted. Like you get off the airplane and drive north on Las Vegas Boulevard, and you might see Batman walking along the road, and he's got his cape and his hood and his tights, and he's not saving anybody or doing anything superheroish. He's just walking towards a coffee bean and tea leaf to have his morning latte. And you never think, he's just thinking maybe about how his relationship's broken down. I'm just imagining what he's thinking about. And I'm thinking, well, maybe that fucking Batman outfit has something to do with it. But when you see Batman walking along the road, you don't think to yourself, oh fuck, that's weird. You don't. You just think, oh, there goes Batman. He lives here too. And I fell in love with Batman when I saw him that day, because he's walking along the road and you drive past him and you think, it's Tuesday morning, like today. He gets up and swings his legs off over the bed and sits there, and he must have just thought to himself, I'm thinking the fucking Batman outfit today. I think I'll get a lot of things done today if I get that outfit. Not only did he come to that decision, but he went through the process and put his fucking tights on, and off he goes with his cape swinging in the breeze. It's one of the reasons I like California. It's not the only reason, but it's certainly one of them.
Thought I'd never reach the water. I had to cross the desert and the great divide, drinking only golden promises, white lights in my eyes. All sons and daughters followed all the signs to paradise, leaving only dreams and promises. Starlight in their eyes. California, yes, the one big love that you cannot end. California, well, it's not like before, but we can still pretend we're swimming in freezing water. I could hear the music from the other side. I looked up and I saw my father.